Alright, it is the Vloggity time once again. Today is February 23rd, 2012. It's a Thursday, and just a few minutes ago, actually, before I started, this little phone camera up here, I thought of an idea, something to do. If you remember a while ago, I showed you this little journal that I bought. It was like $5 at Barnes & Noble, and I was really surprised about that price. Sidetrack. But what I planned on doing with that journal was a little project for a book that I want to write. Now, what I thought about doing a few minutes ago was writing in that book, using it for the project that I thought about, but also reading what I write as an episode, continuing episodes, for like a channel here on YouTube. And that would be called, the series would be called Diary of a Dead Man. So, and that would be the name of my book also. So, just from the name, you can kind of tell what that would kind of be about. It's something a little bit different. I've never heard of anything being done like this before. I'm not talking about the videos and series and things like that, but I'm talking about the story itself. The way that I have it pictured in my mind. I've not heard of it done that way. I've never actually heard of anyone having like a Diary of a Dead Man. But this would be, I think, an interesting. I really would need to plot it out, make like an outline for the story itself and for the episodes, and it would be fairly involved. So it'd be a lot of work. And so for that point, I would like to have people actually see it and watch it and comment on it and things like that. I don't really have a following on YouTube too much. I do have some people that watch about every single video. You know who you are, and I talk to you outside of YouTube as well. But other than that, I don't know of anyone that consistently watches most of my videos. Maybe it's just because I ramble on and don't usually talk about too much of a significant topic. Hi, Soraya. She's right next door. So, but I think it could be interesting. I know you kind of have to be an actor a bit to read the story the way it's supposed to be read. But I don't know. I think it'd be kind of interesting. What do you think? Does the title, Diary of a Dead Man, sound like something that you would want to learn about, to listen to? I don't want to go into all the details, about like the plot and everything else and all that, because it would be an actual novel at some point. And what I would basically do for these videos is just read from this diary, and that would be about it. So. But I would really try to make it interesting and give different aspects and things to it. Some depth and some emotion and things like that. So, I don't know, what do you think? Leave some comments below about what you think about that. About the whole idea of making a series of videos. Should I make like another channel called Diary of a Dead Man? Or DODM or DOADM, Dotm? I don't know. I'm trying to think of something interesting, something easy to remember that sounds good too. Because an actual channel name, I guess I could do Diary of a Dead Man. That'd make it pretty easy for people to find if they had actually ever heard about it, which is a remote possibility, but it's possible. If the people would spread the word and all that sort of stuff. So if you think that would be a good idea, just let me know in the comments below. That's what this whole video has been about, is about this Diary of a Dead Man. So that'll be what the title of this video is. But I don't know when I should exactly start that, because that's a big project too. I guess I could work on it here and there a little bit to actually get it moving and going along, and see how it goes, because I'm working on the revision of my first novel right now. I've just really recently started that, going through, because I'd like to publish it someday. Maybe by the end of this year I can have the first draft completely revised and submit it into an agent, a literary agent, and see if they'll take me on and be my agent. So yeah, I've got a lot of work to do with that, But this other one, I'm very ADD, so I have to have multiple things going, and I can never focus on just one thing. When I get bored with something, then I have to move on or take something else on to kind of take me away from what I'm doing. Get away from it a little bit, and then come back to it and do it in smaller doses. Soraya is messing with the door handle, trying to break in. She's trying to break into my house, into my office here. Alright, so what do you think about that? I'm going to let you all go now. Leave some comments below. What do you think about Diary of a Dead Man, the idea of the video series? Should I have a whole different channel for it, or should I just put it up on like the Bjorn Theory? That's my main channel. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think I would do? Would you watch those videos? Would you listen to the Diary of a Dead Man as I would create it? You know, it would all be fictional. Yeah. So, do that, and I will read those comments and respond, and I will talk to you all probably tomorrow.